Hi, today is Sunday, the 2nd of May, and this is the SPX outlook for the coming week. This coming week may be a little easier on news than last week. Last week we had major tech behemoth posting on average very good figures. Only Microsoft disappointed a little with just okay results. Most houses did very well, but of course markets look more at future growth and can they really sustain such exceptional growth. Also, we often see the news being digested and the market now probably starting taking profits because the rise we've seen in the last few months has been truly exceptional. So what I'm going to look at is that, okay, on Friday, SPX closed around 41.80, and we will see on the 1 hour chart that it is a quite an important level. It is close to the fib from this recent pattern from 41.20 to recent highs on 42.20. We see that 42.20 still is a very strong resistance. When the market was bullish and I was saying, well, it is likely to go ahead 42.20, well, it did. It did actually on two occasions. This 4 hour chart showed also that, well, it has been rejected a second time, and now it will be a matter of testing support. We've got a very strong support here. Probably the second fib is on 41.70, and then we've got about 41.60. This is the very recent pattern. Now, if we look at a longer pattern, we only see the resilience level here on 41.33, which is close to this pivot 41.40. And then we have the first salient fib on 40.80. So I think a few of these levels may be tested. Of course, if it breaks this lows here on 41.25, then it could go into a selling phase, not quite a reversal yet, although this market is overdue for a correction. But I would say this 4 hour chart will give us an outlook for maybe for a day or two, and we should see some consolidation on this level, maybe all the way down to 41.40. Could it go and test 42.20 again? Yes, it's also possible. We may enter a trading range for a while until the market is ready to go down. If we look at the daily chart, we see how amazingly bullish this market has been. As it's been really frustrating for market neutral traders. So here we see this short-term pattern. And again, the market could congest here. There's still some very strong bull momentum, at least on this time frame. And then if the market decides to go back to the former resistance here around 40.60, it's close to this fib 40.80. I mean, it's already about 100 points to lose, so we will see how it goes. But that could happen maybe later in the week or during the course of May. As you can see, there are three fibs here, 40.30, about 39.70, 39.12. I don't see the market going this far down. But there again, there's actually a longer fib pattern all the way from the elections in November, which I haven't plotted here. We will see whether it comes into play if this one is broken, the 39.12 at some point. So I would say the bullish momentum is too strong to allow for an outright reversal, unless of course there are some exogenous news, geopolitical tension with China, all those things. I mean, it's always possible. But from a pure technical viewpoint, I would say it should turn from bullish to bullish congestion and then maybe congestion. Right, now for tomorrow, this is the 1 hour chart. We see a lot of lines, but let's focus on this one. Okay, so we see that the market bumped a couple of times, 3 times actually, on 41.80, which is now strong support. If it breaks, these levels are roughly about 40 points apart, so we would see maybe a drop to 40 points, which is instantly the strongest fib here on 41.60. So this could happen. Could of course see some bouncing back and some continued congestion in this range. Volatility is picking up, and from strong support on 41.80 to strong resistance on 42.20, 80 points should not be able to contain volatility going forward. So I would say that it would have to break, and at last it could be on the downside. And there again, I don't see the market going down further than 41.60, which is an important fib. Of course, if sellers get the upper hand, it could go down to 41.40, but I don't see it coming in the next day or two. To conclude, I would say bullish congestion to congestion and maybe to some bearishness if 4180 breaks. And there again, it would not fall by more than 40 points, probably 141.60. This is for Monday. Of course, there will be 2 updates on Slack, and we will see how things develop. Lately, we had the SPX-VIX correlation not behaving too well. So volatility is getting a little bit nervous. VIX is up, so we will see how hedging could actually express the concern or the nervousness of a potential or even likely correction maybe during the month of May. Okay, that is all for now. Thank you for watching, and for updates please join the Slack group on the Rhino. It's bwbflies.slack.com. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.